Canadian man, at your service from the land of the chill. If I can't warm you, baby, nobody will. A genuine Canadian man.
Hi there, bonjour and dzień dobry and maayong buntag. This is Paul, your Canadian Flippin' Pole, and I am sitting here at the Royal Mabolo Hotel here in Mabolo, Cebu City area. So today we are going to be going out on a bit of an adventure again. Don't know exactly where, but I know my first destination. We want to go over to. I want to check out, at least see the Provincial Capitol Building. I want to just check that out, and then there's plenty of other places that we're going to see, but. As usual, I don't really have a total plan of where we're going to go. I'm just going to see how my adventure guides me and where it takes me. So anyways, though, we're just waiting for the grab right now. It's getting pretty close, I think. When I last checked, let's see now. We are looking at, I think, sounds like he's here. So we're going to go look for him, and we're going to head out to our first destination. So let's go. All right, so we've made it to the Capitol, and we were just let off near the side here, but we've arrived, so we're gonna have a look. I just wanted to have a look at this building. Hello, Mayang buntag.
Welcome to Cebu Province.
Yeah. And so we're just coming in here. And we're gonna go and we're going to walk that way. I'm just gonna wait for Mum before she, we're just chatting a little bit, and then we're gonna head to the front, and then we're gonna check it all out. We're in the Capitol building right now, and not gonna really go explore the building. I don't know, I don't know what there's to explore, but there's at least the front side here, which there's actually a lovely park in front of the Capitol building, as we can see. And this is where actually I came through here. And we're gonna just go check it out. I just wanted to come and visit the building and just really see everything and just take it all in and you know, enjoy the sights. And as it was reminded, of course, here is one of the very important people from the Philippines, but also for the entire Philippines and Cebu, is Lapu-Lapu. And so here's another statue of Lapu-Lapu here, and which you know, it's really cool. I love seeing these statues. You know, like and this is the man, of course, who led the natives here in against Ferdinand Magellan, and they basically told them what to do and what to do with himself. And when he didn't want to, well, they dealt with him. Anyways, that's some little history right now. I won't, not much detail on it, but let's go wander around and see what else we can see here at the Capitol. All right, so we've come into the Capitol a little bit. We're going to go over to sort of the tourism area. So we're just going to go have a look and see what's here. The building is very practical of a building. A lot of offices that are busy doing their thing. But there's also some artwork here, some lovely artwork, such as, like, I'll show you a bit of stuff, and I'll show you a bit of the artwork as we go through, and of how lovely it is. So we're up here in the second floor of the, and there is this area here. There's the portraits of different governors of Cebu for the past many years. If we look down this way, there's a wide number of portraits there. So we're just wandering around, just checking out. We're getting a little tour here of the Capitol building, and just looking at it here. This is the actually looking out is one of the interior areas, which is really nice looking. I love the columns over there and to the far end, and definitely this looks like a fairly large complex that is here in Cebu, and which it's only appropriate. It is the Provincial Capitol Building. So here we're sort of in this little rotunda or whatever you want to call this. Now, there's some tables down below here, of course, but when you look up in the dome here, and it's a beautiful, beautiful paintings. And then we have fraternity, equality, justice, and liberty. So a very, very pretty looking central area here that you get to see in the that we're seeing in the center part of the Capitol. What we sort of saw the dome outside at the very front. So let's continue on and just have a look what else is here. There's other areas, like for example, we got actually a social hall, which looks like this is an area for basically, I guess, different social events that would be happening here at the provincial capital. It's first thing you notice, of course, and which I like, is it's more aircon, which is so important. But here, this is looks like a sort of a grand ballroom in here. And if we look around, is that beautiful chandeliers in here with the windows, the second chandelier, and obviously here there is an event might be happening here. There's the stage there. Welcome to the province of Cebu. Well, and I'd say you're welcome. I'm very welcome to be here. So this is definitely a really neat to see this. It's very grand, as it should be for here in the province of Cebu. So, but let's continue on, and we'll continue to wander, see what else we can find in here. And so that was a bit of a quick little tour of the provincial capital. Actually, a whole lot more than I expected. Again, I was expecting just to come to the front building, look at it a little bit, and then that would be it. But thankfully, we got a little tour of the building and got to see a few things and a little bit of interesting facts. One of the facts, actually, which I found quite neat, is actually this way here, just behind me, there's this tree right here. Now this tree, as you can see, it's grown quite big now, but this tree was actually planted by former President ML Quezon, that was president of the Philippines. He planted that tree, and then actually one other little one. I'm just going to actually walk back. We were walking with our guide briefly, and there was one other tree that is of note, and I'd like to document this right now. Is actually just right here. There is this little guy right here that has been planted. Now, this tree, I was been told, was actually a couple years ago was planted by the wife of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Bongbong Marcos's wife has planted that tree when she had come to here. So you know, it's just sort of neat to see that, and hopefully many years from now I will come back and see a much taller tree, and that would be sort of just an interesting little bit there. But anyways, so we've done my little tour here. Me and Mom, we're gonna walk now towards the Fuente Osmeña Circle, as I'd been there before, but we're gonna walk down Osmeña Boulevard, and we're gonna just go over in that direction. So let's head that way right now. All right, well, we went downstairs and they said any bit of museum will be upstairs. So we're going to go have a look upstairs, see what there is here, and then, well, again, we'll wander around. All right, so we made it into the museum area and having a very quick look. For the most part, it looks like it's sort of a information, a bit of an art gallery here. There's although some interesting items, like right at the front when you come in through the door, there is this some copies here of that. If we look down here, now it just looks like it's a documentation of stuff, but according to this, it is copies of the signing of the city charter of Cebu by President Quezon over at Malacanang Palace. The same Quezon who the tree belongs to over at the Capitol Building that we were just at. So and then they actually have a picture, not just the but they have a picture of the signing here from that actual signing way back when, in what year was?
1937.
1937. So actually,
I wasn't born yet.
one year before Mom was born in Cagayan de Oro. But anyways, so we're going to continue looking around here and have a look at this museum. All right, so well, yeah, I've been wandering around here a little bit, and there's definitely paintings, predominantly paintings, but there is also at the back of this little museum, there is actually sort of part of their permanent collection and there are some artifacts and very fascinating artifacts and paintings here. Couple of the notable ones. There's actually this painting right here that we're looking at, and this painting, it's of the painting of the Battle of 3 de Abril. This is one of the battles in this Cebu area. One thing that was very fascinating is that in the painting they depict some of the soldiers wearing these, like they look at it, if we look at it here closely, so it looks like they're wearing bibs or whatever, you're sort of like, well, what's that for? And a replica of that is actually here, is that these are sort of as a cloth that they would wear, that it would be sort of a protecting, like an amulet, a talisman of the, for protection there. Now, so very fascinating. And the thing is, there's the painting, there's the replica, but then there is actually an original one, that like an artifact from way back when of battling against the Spanish. So that is like one of the very fascinating items in this museum. Now the museum isn't that big, which is but because there's artifacts that are also in other museums here in Cebu, with like the National Museum and such. But there is definitely some stuff in here that is quite fascinating. And I'm going to look around a bit more. I'll show you a little bit of stuff, and then we're going to proceed on further. But let's just have a little bit more look around here in the museum. So also here at the museum, they have actually, as we can see here, different mayors of the city of Cebu, and it's again showing over the years the different mayors. We have 1945, and also too, there is currently different pictures and paintings of different parts of the formation of Cebu. Apparently, right now, this month, they're doing a sort of a feature of the creation of Cebu City, and so that hence why some of these are these paintings and pictures are on display. So this has been definitely quite fascinating. Again, it's a small museum, but very fascinating, especially once talking to some of the interpreters here. So what we're going to do, I think me and Mum, we've enjoyed our visit, and we want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for the visit here. And we're going to then. I think we're going to continue on, and we got to get to the Osmeña, the Fuente Osmeña Circle. I have a little errand to go over there, and then we're going to continue on today, and we'll see where we're going to go. So let's keep on going. And so that was the museum there, and I think we're going to now. As I said, we're going to head out over towards the circle. We're just have to go down the stairs here. But again, we were at this Cebu City Museum Cultural and Historical Affairs Commission. So it was definitely a nice visit. So we're gonna head out now, and we're gonna continue on. Okay. Oh, okay. And we are now made it to the Fuente Osmeña Circle, and just have a little errand I have to take care of here. But we're just going to do that, and then we'll see what we're going to move on to. Although I think we're going to try to go and get some food as well, because time is amazingly flying by. So we're going to do that, and then we can continue onwards. But I'm just going to go and do my errand right away. All right. Well, we have finished up. I made my delivery. Unfortunately, the person I was hoping to see wasn't there today. I have another day or so before leaving the Cebu, so I will probably try to go back again, because actually the person I wanted to go see was Marvin. He was actually the guy who did my tattoo from last year. As you can see, that tattoo there, which I think was an awesome thing. He did a great job. I loved it. But so he wasn't there, unfortunately, although there's a little gift I left him, and hopefully he likes it. But also too is, so after we did that, we went and got some food. I was hungry, Mum was hungry, and so we picked up just some fast food, nothing too special, although I did a little short video on the EB or Ebi burger, which at McDonald's, where it's sort of like a fish and shrimp burger. And also it was in a dunk, which is like a cheese dunk that you dunk in the burger into the cheese. So I got those, and I did a little review video. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out on my short videos. But anyways, after we finished that, we're still in the Osmeña Fuente Osmeña Circle, but we came into this one mall again. I was in here last year, and this is just sort of a mall, just sort of hidden off to the side of the circle. But it is definitely a bit of newer mall, and has a lot of different foods here. Like you could maybe tell, I'm right next to Shakey's, but there's a lot of different foods in here, and so we're going to wander here for a little bit. But we also came here because I was told last year, and I'm going to try it again this year, that to catch a crab, it's much easier to catch it over in the one location over here. So we're just gonna look around a bit, and then afterwards we're gonna head out, and then to our next destination there. There we go. always, and in the Philippines, a lot of shout out all the time, which is cool. We can shout out all the everybody there. No. So, anyways, but yeah, we're going to. But we'll head out in a little bit, and then we'll see where we go next. Well, I was able to order the Grab, and Mum and I proceeded to our next destination, the Cebu Ocean Park. If you want to check out that, please come back and check out my next video where we explore that Cebu attraction. I would like to thank our tour guide at the Cebu Provincial Capitol Building and also the guides at the Cebu City Museum, who all took the time to show us around and give us plenty of interesting facts about where we were visiting. With that said, I would also like to thank all of you for taking the time out of your busy day to check out my video. Remember to click like on this video, as well as make sure you click on the subscribe button so you can follow my channel. So we're off to the ocean park, but until then, ingat, ayo ayo, ches, salut, and see you next time.